All right, Delio coming to you live, and I wanted to say something about this. I finally had a moment out of my busy schedule to come down and drop this video about MPC Stems. Talk of the town, somewhat the talk of the town. Looks like it's died down a little bit. Looks like everybody has done their videos on this. And I am joining the conversation on this YouTube platform. Make sure you visit DelioT2K.com. Let's do it. So, as you know, MPC STEM release is sort of ambiguous right now. We don't know when it's coming out. There are some people that know some things, and I think that outside looking in, I think that the company as a whole was excited and said, all right, let's get ready to drop this out. And I think there's a conversation internally in the company that said, hold on, we got to refine a few things. We got to straighten some things out. I don't think we should drop this yet. Right? I don't think we should drop this yet, but they've already been doing teasing videos and the like. And so we got a lot of these teasing videos. And of course, there's a select few that, that the company has selected to share the technology with, to preview it and all that stuff. I think I watched the preview once, and I think it's really cool. I don't think really anybody officially knows what's going on, and if they do know what's going on, they are probably not allowed to say what's going on. I've learned that a lot of professional companies work with a lot of different individuals, but they do work within a certain set of boundaries. So, what happens is that there's a certain smaller group of people that know what's going on ahead of everyone else. And they're in a commitment to, keep that internal as a trade secret until the okay say, all right, put this out. So definitely there are some people that know a little bit more than what they're publicly saying. In full transparency, I have no idea. I am a fan of the MPC. It's my main, like a Tekken main. MPC is my main platform that I make tracks on. And it's been an exciting brand and an exciting journey so far. Sometimes there are little frustrations, but I work through those. And honestly, there's been a lot of teasing videos. And then after a while, I'm like, okay. After a while, it's exciting at first. It's exciting to see the new feature, and I knew it was coming to this one because I seen it on their other brands. I talked about this before in a previous video, and I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see what's going on, and you got people talking about it, certain individuals who have it and has a earlier version of it, talking about it, and that's exciting. But then after a while, when they keep talking about it and then don't deliver it, there's after a while, I just sort of kind of feel like it's like dangling a carrot. Well, I don't want to say feel, but that's what it appears like to me. I lose interest in things when I show genuine interest in it, and then it's sort of I get that pullback kind of feeling or the experience. So in that aspect, I'm okay with it. And I saw a video from Ave, and he was talking about people being upset about it not being out. I'm like, what are people upset for? Like, there's tons of tools for stem separation. There's actually more advanced tools for stem separation than what MPC probably offers. If they're offering 4 channels of stem separation in the MPC, you can go to RipX and rip the whole thing to shreds if you want to. Serato's another example. So there are other options. So I remember when I was younger, and I've probably expressed it on this YouTube channel years ago, that when Machine was doing certain things, I was sort of upset about it, especially when there are features in that platform that I did not like. And then later on, I just realized that, it's not going to change anything. And the more that I focus on that, the less music I'm making and the less I am focused and putting energy into building something. So I've learned to not really get upset with these brands anymore. I think of them as tools. There's only so many screwdrivers and ratchets that you can get from a tool company. Akai is a tool company, and they have their different sets of tools that you can use. And if the tool's not serving you, there's definitely other companies and brands that will love to fill in the gap where one company doesn't. However, in this space, nobody's really filling the space other than Akai as far as a hardware hybrid situation, which was previously dominated by Machine back in the day. I remember Machine was 1.5, 1.6, and I didn't really jump on the Machine bandwagon until about the 1.6, right before you were able to use VSTs on the plug on that platform, because you can use VSTs on that platform. So right around when they did that, which was about 2010, 2011, maybe 2009, but I think around 2010 was when I got on the Machine platform, because nobody's was really covering that space as well as them. Of course, Akai had the Renaissance at the time, but it still wasn't hit like Machine. But now things have changed where Akai's now the dominant brand in this space. And I think that the way that they're kind of moving right now appears to me that they're a little bit more comfortable. It appears to me that, hey, we on top, so we gonna do what we want to do. We gonna tease everything we want to tease. And I think about that statement, and I also think about there's a little hunger there too, but I don't think it's the same hunger as I've seen before. And on the flip side, Native Instruments have been really quiet. So therefore, my curiosity is going up with them. I'm not 100% sure how they're going to compete, but if they're going to compete with Akai with this hybrid software, hardware platform, it's going to have to really knock people's socks off. I think a lot of people have a bad taste in their mouth. A lot of people love the brand, and I get that, and I like it too. And I've had to say this before, and I'll say it again. I'm not trying to clown anybody that uses Machine. Like, those days are behind me, clowning you for what platform. I mean, that if you on that, go ahead and do you and be on that. I'm past that, because at the end of the day, you put it in front of me, I'm gonna rock with it, I'm gonna cook with it. So you put it in front of me, I'm gonna do what I do with it. And I got proof of that, because I got channels on this. I got videos on this channel showing what I can do on all these platforms. So it's not a question to me about what platform you're going to put in front of me. And it's not a question about, I think you are less than me because you're using a platform I don't use anymore. No, that's not what I'm on. And I wanted to say that so I can make it clear. But I think as a community, it's cool to acknowledge this whole MPC STEM thing. I think it's cool to geek out a little bit, but then, let it go. We got to let this STEM thing go. And I think we have, and this is only the 1st of March. This is only the 1st of March. They said it was going to be out in March. So they have a whole 30 days, maybe 31 days, as I'm looking at the calendar right now. 31 days to release it. I think I will just wait for some of my favorite YouTubers to talk about it, because I'm not going to sit here and watch the pot boil. I'm going to work. There's so much work I got to do. There's so much self-improvement that I got to do. There's so much creativity I got to do. There's so much music I need to record. There's so much work I got to do to focus on. So I don't really have the time to be upset about stems, especially when you can play. Like, yeah, stems is great. In the meantime, I can hear it and I can play it. That's why I have MPC keys. But what they say, that's neither here or there. So the most important thing, as I wrap this video up, is that you make music with whatever it is you have, whatever platform you have, anything like that. Akai gonna do what it's got to do, and that's cool. I am tastefully excited about the release, but I'm no longer really consciously waiting for it. It'll come out when it come out. And when it does, I'll do damage with it like how I've been doing damage with everything else I got in my hands. So it's not a question of anything. It's a long game. At the end of the day, it's a long game. And that's the game I'm going to play. Hope you like that. If you like, I'd like to hear your thoughts and comments about this situation. Please put them in the comments below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're cranking out a lot of content this year. So I'll look forward to seeing what you guys got to say. I'm out. You're watching Dilio T2K.